Hey everybody. All right, so now we're going to do piecewise functions. We've talked a little bit about them like in the beginning of the course. And so now I want to talk about how to graph them. And so piecewise functions are pieces of the different functions, like the constant function or linear function, absolute value function. Those are the main functions, standard, the quadratic, square root, cubic, cubed root, and then these are the other ones that we've studied in this course. And so piecewise is pieces of all of these functions put together. Not necessarily all at one time. Right? And so in the last video, I talked about how they transform, they move. And so here's an example of a piecewise function. So suppose a person earns $30 for mowing a yard, and it takes him between 0 and 2 hours. If he earns $50, if it takes him longer than 2 hours. I don't know why I just started talking like that, but okay. I went with it to finish the problem. All right, so I need you to understand the different pieces of a piecewise function. There's, not the highlight. Pink. All right, there's the domain. Okay, and this says, hey, for between 0 and 2, it's 30. So right here, between 0 and 2, the domain, it's 30. And then between, between greater than 2, so greater than 2, it's 50. So that's this guy. All right, and so think of it as this is one function, and that function's only good for that piece of the domain. This is one function, and that function's only good for that piece of the domain. And so these functions come together. All right, let's look at another one. The shell of a function, piecewise, that equals, and then you've got this guy. And so you'll have some functions and then the domains that go with them. It won't necessarily be 3, but I'm just saying there's some functions. A popular cell phone company offers a package based on minutes in per month. For 450 minutes, they charge $40. For 900 minutes, they charge $60, and for anything over 900 minutes, they charge $100. All right, so for 450 minutes, so basically it's like from 0 to 450 minutes, they're going to charge $40. For between 450 and this should be less than, or it could be equal to. For between 450 and 900, they charge 60, and anything over 900, so anything over 900 is $100. Go, piecewise function. This one happens to be stair steps. But you'll have some piecewise functions that's like a stair step, and then you'll have like a piece of a quadratic, and then you'll have a square root or something. So it's kind of odd. Like this one. So this one's 2 linears and a constant, and I'm going to do it in different colors. And so my strategy is I graph the whole function and then I go figure out the domain. All right, so this is y equals x, and y equals x is this guy. But we just need when x is less than 0. So then I go back and I delete greater than 0. All right, because 0 is right here. Right, then we have y equals 3. That's right here. If I could draw a straight line. And this is between 0 and 2. I'm not going to super, 0 and 2. And so I only need the part that's between 0 and 2. So anything else I don't need. And then negative x plus 4. So I start off at 4 and then I go down 1 over 1, down 1 over, down 1 over the slope. And so this is that function. And I need anything greater than 2. So here's 2. So I just need the greater than piece of it. So you would just take like your pencil and erase whatever pieces you don't need. All right, so we have this guy. Okay, now we need to figure out like the open and closed circles, because if you notice here, there was open and closed circles. A open circle is these guys, which means it can't equal. Closed circle is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, which means it can't. Hang on one second. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. But not, these aren't equal to. All right, so we were here, and so I'm gonna look right here. So this is got an equal to sign right here. So that means at 2, this is a closed circle. All right, I'm gonna do the middle guy. At 2, it's an open circle, which makes sense because the other guy was a closed circle. I need to make sure, there you go, open. And then at 0, it's a closed circle. Okay, the top one, my black function, there's no equal to sign right there. So it needs to be an open circle. There you go. So there's my function. That's pieces of functions. Let's do another one. So here we are. X squared minus 2. So x squared just makes a u right here. And then minus 2 means it goes down 2. So it basically looks like this, but needs to be like a u, not a v. All right, and this says anything less than or equal to 0. So I don't need any of this right here. Okay, and it's got an equal to sign, which means it's going to be a closed circle. Then absolute value, but is negative. So absolute value is a v that's right there, but negative means it turns down, whoop. All right, so it looks like this. This guy also goes on forever. All right, and he is greater than 0. So anything less than 0, which is right here, I need to take off. Okay, just pretend I deleted all that. Fix this line real quick. All right, and he's not equal to right there. And so he needs to be an open circle. Close enough. All right, so one has got like a piece of a U, and one is a piece of a V. It's a straight line. Let's do another one. Okay, here, x plus 1. So we start off at 1, and then we go up 1 over 1. And so this is our line, and it says for less than 0. It just happens that all these are zeros. I don't know that for example, but sorry, I should have noticed. All right, so less than 0. So none of this is useful to us. We don't need any of it. And then square root x minus 3. So squared x is right here, but we got to do minus 3, so it goes down 3. So like this, and that's greater than 0. And it says greater than or equal to. So this is a closed circle. This is the other guy, which is an which is an open circle at 1 open. Okay, let's do another one. All right, so here's not necessarily 0. All right, negative 3, y equals negative 3 here. Okay, and this is from negative 7 to negative 2. So nothing else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So nothing else. And it's not equal to at negative 7. Negative 7, but it is equal to at negative 2. Then, all right, let's go. Then we have him. So x squared looks like this. And they want it from negative 2 to 0. So negative 2 to 0. So just from negative 2 to 0. So we don't need any of this other. You would erase it on your paper. And at negative 2, it's open. And at 0, it's closed because there's an equal sign there and not there. And then we have here x plus 3. So we start off at 3 and we go up 1 over 1. And they want everything greater than 0. Okay, so I don't need to draw the rest. And it's not equal to, so I'm going to have an open circle there. So there's our piecewise function. All right, so there's a couple of problems for you to practice on your homework. So just let me know if you have any questions. Bye.